Let's begin history today by saying the Americans' Creed. Class, stand. Ready? Begin.
The Americans' Creed. I believe in the United States of America as a government of the people, by the people, for the people, whose just powers are derived from the consent of the governed, a democracy and republic, a sovereign nation of many sovereign states, a perfect union, one and inseparable, established upon those principles of freedom, equality, justice, and humanity for which American patriots sacrifice their lives and fortunes. I therefore believe it is my duty to my country to love it, to support its Constitution, to obey its laws, to respect its flag, and to defend it against all enemies. The Americans' Creed.
You may have a seat. Put your history books away. Students watching, you can put your history books away as well. Let's look at our two maps. We have a test coming up in our next lesson, and so we have to know these places. I'm going to point to a place, and you tell me what I'm pointing to, and tell me one fact about it. I'm going to start with you, Peniel. What continent and one fact?
Asia.
One
it's
fact.
the largest continent.
Perfect. Excellent. Nathan.
Europe, and it's the continent responsible for the settlement in North America.
Nathan, I am so proud of you. You do that, and I didn't even help you out. Excellent job. Paige.
Africa is the second largest continent.
Good. Kush.
Australia is the smallest continent.
Good. Emily.
North America.
Can you think of something? Jay, can you think of a fact?
It's where we live.
Oh, excellent fact. There you go. All right, let's move to Gabrielle. Gabrielle, what ocean? What fact?
The Atlantic Ocean, the most traveled ocean.
Louder.
The Atlantic Ocean, the most traveled ocean.
Most traveled. What about this one, Kalani?
Arctic Ocean is the coldest ocean.
Good. And students watching, what ocean? And what fact? Sarah.
It's the Indian Ocean, and it's the warmest ocean.
Excellent answer. Let's go over to this map. Repeat after me. Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay.
Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico.
Caribbean Sea.
Caribbean Sea.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
Mississippi River.
Mississippi River.
Ohio River.
Ohio River.
Hudson Bay.
Hudson Bay.
Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of Mexico.
Caribbean Sea.
Caribbean Sea.
Who can tell me? We say Caribbean or we can pronounce it another way, and both ways are correct. Parker?
Caribbean.
Caribbean is correct. Very good. Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
Mississippi River.
Mississippi River.
Good job. Ohio River.
Ohio River.
All right. It is time to see who is smart, who is ready for their history test, and who is ready to play human tic-tac-toe. Now, students watching, I'm going to explain this game to you. I have a tic-tac-toe board up here on the floor. You might be able to see it. And in this tic-tac-toe, we will stick humans. That's why it's called human tic-tac-toe. I will call on a boy or I will call on a girl, and they will come up and they will stand in the square. Now, we have a catch to this game. You can either come up and stand in this spot, or you can make somebody sit down. So let's say I have two boys here and one more spot till I have another boy. And Layla says, not today, boys. And she can say, so-and-so, go sit down. Now, if she calls on somebody to go sit down, she cannot come up here. Students watching, I'm going to call on you as well. So make sure that you are paying attention. Andres, we're going to start with you. Which Portuguese captain reached India by sailing down and around Africa?
Vasco da Gama.
That is correct. Pick a spot. Lois, What explorer found and claimed the Pacific Ocean for Spain?
Vasco de Balbo.
Good. Excellent. Kenton, who was the Aztecs ruler?
Montezuma.
Perfect.
Let's go sit down.
Oh, poor Lois. Kenton's picking on you already. All right, Maddie. Who were the Indians in Mexico?
Aztecs.
Good. What is a body of land with water on 3 sides?
Peninsula.
Peninsula. You may come up. It's girls' turn. Riley? Where did Ponce de Leon land in North America?
Florida.
Excellent.
Andreas, go sit down.
Now she's being mean to the boys. Who can tell me, Parker, this is your question, who discovered the Pacific Ocean?
Balboa.
Good. Layla, who was searching for a waterway through North America? He didn't actually find one, but he was searching for one. He was from France.
Francis.
Lawrence, who was searching for a waterway through North America? I disagree. Girls watching, who was searching for a waterway through North America? Paige. Lawrence, you may have a seat. Boys watching, who was searching for a waterway through North America? Gage?
Jacques Cartier.
That is correct. Come on down. And oh, look at that. The boys get tic-tac-toe. Let's do another game. Gage, if you'll give the boys a point on the board, everyone up here may go to your seat. Peniel, coming over to you. Since the boys win, we'll give you a head start. I know. Did you hear what I said? Oh, Gage. Students watching, he gave the girls a point. All right, your eyes are up here, Lois. Here we go. Francisco de Coronado found what?
The Grand Canyon.
That is correct. Maddie. Penny, you may come up. Emily, over to you. Who was looking for the 7 cities of Cibola? Nathan, who was looking for the 7 cities of Cibola?
Coronado.
That is correct. We got 2 boys up here. All right, Sarah, here we go. Who found the Mississippi River? You don't need to raise your hand. Jay? Or no, it's Cush's turn, rather. Cush, who found the Mississippi River? I disagree. Kalani, who found the Mississippi River?
Coronado.
I disagree, Jay.
DeSoto.
DeSoto is correct. And look at that. Tic-tac-toe for the boys again. Jay, if you'll put up a point for the boys. Boys, have a seat. Riley, if you'll take that and go put it over there for me. Couple questions. I'm calling on people looking sharp. Students watching, you're looking sharp to me. Who can you tell me was the queen that permitted the sea dogs to attack the Spanish ships? Which queen was that? Gabrielle, which queen?
Elizabeth I.
Good. Faith, question for you. Who was the most famous sea dog?
Drake.
Do you remember his full nickname?
The dragon.
Drake the Dragon. And who can remember his actual name? Josiah?
Francis Drake.
Good. Students watching, what was the first successful French settlement in the New World? Minhai?
Quebec.
Quebec is correct. What was the first successful European settlement in North America? Paige or Sierra?
St. Augustine.
That is correct. And Rayanne, what 3 powerful countries claimed land in the New World?
Spain, England, and France.
Excellent answer. All right. Our second game is called Candy draw. Students watching, I'll draw candy and eat it for you. This is how it works. That's not fair, Miss Answell. I think it's fair. I don't mind eating your candy. It's okay. Maybe your on-site teacher has some candy for you. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. The magic color is purple. So when you come up here, if you get the question right, you may draw a piece of candy and give your team 1 point. If you draw the magic color purple, you may give your team 2 points. Okay? That's how it works. And you may eat the candy. So delicious. Here we go. Rayan, I'm starting with you because you're sitting up so nicely. What is a promise to do something?
A pledge.
That is correct. Minhai, what is another word for freedom? I disagree. Sierra, what's another word for freedom?
Liberty.
Good. Josiah, what is the story of what has happened in the life or country of a people?
History.
Excellent. Faith, how many continents are there?
7.
And what are they?
Asia, Europe, Africa, Antarctica, North and South America.
And last of all,
Australia.
very good. What continent, Jay, is responsible for the settlement of America?
Europe.
Good. Gabrielle, in 1492, who crossed the ocean blue?
Christopher Columbus.
Excellent answer. Peniel, who was the Italian merchant who visited China and described its riches to Europe?
Constantine.
I disagree. Kalani, who was the Italian merchant who visited China and described its riches to Europe?
Leif Erikson.
No? Nathan?
Marco Polo.
Marco Polo is correct. All right, Sarah. I'm going to give one to the students watching, the girls watching. And Sarah, you get to draw 2 Skittles if they get it right. And I can hear them. So here we go. Students watching, true or false? Columbus thought that if he sailed west from Europe, he would eventually come to Asia. True or false? Sarah?
False.
I disagree. He did think that if he sailed west, he would come to Asia. But the students watching got it right, so you can go get a Skittle for them. The girls watching. All right, Kush, you get to do the boys watching. Boys watching, here's your question. What half of the world includes North and South America?
Equator.
I'm looking for a hemisphere. It's either the Western or the Eastern.
Eastern Hemisphere.
I disagree. Boys watching, did you get that one correct? Did you get Western Hemisphere? Kush, go get one for the boys watching. Paige, here's your question. What 3 ships did Columbus use to sail to the New World?
Nina, Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
That is correct. Parker, over to you. Which country gave Columbus money for his journey?
Spain.
That is correct. Excellent answer. Emily, where did Christopher Columbus think that he landed?
India.
Excellent. Lawrence, which island did Christopher Columbus land on? Riley, which island did Christopher Columbus land on?
San Salvador.
That is correct. Gage, your turn. What are the 4 cardinal directions?
North, east, south, west.
Perfect. Leif Erikson came to the New World and he called it something. What did he call it?
Finland.
Good. Isaiah, who was the first European to reach America? He was a Viking.
Leif Erikson.
Excellent answer. Students watching, that's a hard question to get. I'm going to repeat that one more time. Everybody make sure you're listening. The first European to visit America was who? Leif Erikson. All right, Maddie, over to you. Who was America named after?
Amerigo Vespucci.
Good. Kenton, true or false? A map key tells you what symbols mean on a map.
True.
Good. Which Portuguese captain reached India by sailing down and around Africa?
Vasco da Gama.
Good. Andreas, what was Balboa calling the Great South Sea?
The Pacific Ocean.
Excellent answer. Students watching, this question is for you. Who was the Aztecs ruler? Who is the Aztecs ruler? Nathan.
Montezuma.
Montezuma is correct. All right. We're going to play a game of Around the World. Here we go. But first, let's see who's winning. Oh, look at that. By just 1 point. The girls beat the boys, it looks like. Oh, it is I see that. Well, looks like the girls are ahead by just 1 point. All right, here we go. Nathan, I want you to come over to Andres. Quickly, quickly. The fastest one to answer. See who can make it around the most amount of seats. The first successful French settlement in the New World was?
What?
Andres. The first European settlement was?
Quebec.
Andres. Who was the most famous sea dog?
Sylvester.
Kenton. What were English sea captains called who raided Spanish boats? Tie. What 3 powerful countries claim land in the New World? Kenton. What means devotion or loyalty? Kenton. A promise to do something?
Pledge.
Kenton. Writings?
Documents.
Kenton. He's fast today, folks. What is the imaginary line that encircles the earth? Parker, but let's give you another one. Let me finish the question first. How many continents do we have?
7.
Ty. What continent is responsible for the settlement of America?
Europe.
One more. Wait till I finish. In 1492, who crossed the ocean blue?
Christopher Columbus.
One more. Who was the ruler of China?
Khan.
Kenton. Columbus thought that if he sailed what direction, he would come to Asia.
West.
Good. All right, Riley, make him sit down. Which country gave money to Columbus for his journey?
Spain.
Riley is correct. All right, Kenton, you did it. Now, Riley, you're going to go against the students watching.
Okay.
Turn around and give them a big smile. All right, here we go. What is the largest ocean?
Pacific Ocean.
Very good, but I think they might have beat you, so I'll give you another one. What is the coldest ocean?
Arctic.
Oh, I think she beat you on that one, students watching. Over to Peniel. Here we go. The 3 ships were the
Santa Maria.
Peniel. Who was the first European to visit America?
Marco Polo.
Jay, who was it?
Leif Erikson.
Who was the first European?
Layers.
Give you one more. Who was America named after?
American
I think Peniel finished first. Name the 4 cardinal directions.
North, east, south, and west.
Peniel. Where, not when, where did Christopher Columbus land? It's an-
San Salvador.
Good. Okay, this is a hard question. I've not asked in a long time. Here you go. The Vikings came over to Iceland, and later they went to Canada. In between, they went to the largest island in the whole wide world. Do you know what island it was? Your hands are down if you're at your desk. Hint, it's a color. Jay?
Greenland.
Greenland is correct. Here's your question. Was Europe referred to as the Old World or the New World?
New York. Old.
Old World. Peniel is correct. Which Portuguese captain reached India by sailing down and around Africa? Vasco de...
Vasco da Gama.
What'd you say, Gabrielle? You may go on, Gabrielle. Who was the Aztecs ruler?
Montezuma.
Minhai. Which Spanish explorer conquered Mexico?
Cortez.
Fernando Cortez.
I'll give you another one. Who explored North America for France looking for a waterway?
Jacques Cartier.
Good job. And who discovered the Mississippi River?
De Soto.
Good. Who permitted English pirates to attack the ships?
Queen Elizabeth
Good. English sea captains were called?
I. Sea Dogs.
Minhai, make them sit down. First successful French settlement.
Quebec.
All right, Josiah. What was the other name besides Vinland given to Canada?
New France.
Good. Jay, come do the students watching really quickly. Here we go. Give them the evil glare. Let them know. Oh, okay, here we go. What is the warmest ocean?
Indian Ocean.
Oh, I think he beat you. Let's give him one more chance. The most heavily traveled ocean.
Arctic.
Oh, Atlantic is correct. Go back to your normal seats. Students watching. Tonight for your homework, you are going to be studying for your history test. You're studying chapters 1 and studying chapters 2. Let me tell you some things that you're going to study. You're going to study the fact boxes, which are at the bottom of the pages in your chapter, comprehension checks that we do in class, chapter checkups, the ones that we do for homework, geography mastery. In the back of your book on page 240, it says the warmest ocean, the coldest ocean, the most heavily traveled. Study those facts and study your skill sheets 1 through 3.